Battery powers everything these days, including cars. However, EV batteries don't last forever. So if you plan to buy an electric car or just bought one, you may wonder how long the battery will last before you need to replace it. In this video, we look at how long EV batteries last. But before we dive into all that, here's a quick reminder to like and subscribe to our channel. That way, you don't miss any of our informative videos. Batteries are pretty expensive. In fact, they are the most expensive component in your electric car. So they need to last as long as possible because a battery replacement is majorly expensive and could be a lot of work. You could be charged up to $7,000. There are several factors that affect how long you can use your EV battery before you need to replace it. However, what signs tell you it is time to replace your battery? When your EV battery can only hold 70% of the initial capacity, it has reached the point where you have to let it go. What happens to the battery after that is the subject of another video. The obvious question is, what makes an EV battery lose capacity? Before we go into the explanation, you should note that batteries losing capacity is not limited to electric vehicles alone. The same happens to the batteries in your smartphone, tablet, laptop, etc. Few years into using your devices, you will notice the battery doesn't last as long as before. A problem most of us probably know from our phones. So, what is responsible for your EV battery losing capacity? It is called degradation. EV batteries are usually lithium-ion, just like your iPhone battery, so they have quite a lot in common. For example, EV batteries have charging cycles too. Each time you charge up to 100% and let it discharge, you complete a cycle. Each complete cycle wears down the battery and the capacity will drop. Charging your battery from 20 to 70% is half a cycle, and so on. The EV battery is actually made up of hundreds of thousands of cells. Hence, as more cells degrade and die, the total capacity goes down and the useful size shrinks. There are several factors that can exacerbate the rate of degradation. For instance, if you use DC fast charge frequently, your battery may degrade faster because it is under more stress than when you use a home charger. Also, if the temperature of the battery is often high, it will wear down quicker. In any case, rapid charging causes the temperature to go up. Also, your driving habits may affect how fast your battery degrades. Rapid acceleration strains the battery more, so you should take it gently on that pedal. Luckily, modern EV batteries are made to last. Manufacturers include many measures to make sure it lasts as long as possible. For example, EV batteries have sophisticated cooling mechanisms to ensure the temperature does not get too high. They also use battery management software that handles both charging and discharging to cause the least stress. But how long exactly does an EV battery last? Well, there is no definite answer, but two things give us a clue. The first is the warranty. EV makers offer a battery warranty separately from the rest of the car. Most companies offer 8 years or 100,000 miles warranty, which means, in the worst case scenario, you are covered for at least 8 years, as any defective or worn out battery within that time frame will be replaced at the expense of the manufacturer. Some EV makers even go up to 120,000 and 150,000 miles warranty. The second clue is that many of the earlier electric cars are still working with their factory-fitted batteries, which means they have worked for more than a decade. For instance, some original Tesla Roadsters still delight their owners with speeds today while never having had any battery replacement. These old EVs are significant because batteries were not even as refined as they are now. So, if those old batteries could last this long, newer batteries with better technologies and materials will do far better. Also, battery makers are constantly improving their products, so you can expect things to get even better going forward from here. So, realistically, you can expect your EV battery to last between 10 and 20 years. For most people, that is longer than they keep a car, so battery replacement is a moot point for them. Let's hear what you think of EV batteries in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.